Can I show people a little bit from this side? That is how much we can show you for now, guys, until we officially.
They're not straightforward. A perpetual culture. So if the teachers went to it and you send your kids to that school, your kids are going to be following that same culture. That tribe, the rite of passage, they go do things, you know, like steal a cow, and they have to run back home with the cow at age 8.
Oh my God!
And then when they come back home, reach home with the cows, it makes them a man. So then now they become circumcised, and that's what make them. That's their style. That's their culture. That's their upbringing. A lot of them don't know how to behave properly. So unlike persons from Nairobi or other parts of the country, there's a big difference in their
Culture.
behavior. Yeah.
There's a lot of records that was trying to make some of the intimidation to pass that.
Yeah.
If she will try, she's going to bring what? She has decided to come out. I think for tomorrow, ask you, because today she was able to come.
She was in some small ceremony about
about circumcision of his 2 boys.
Yeah,
that's why she never made
those videos.
She never made a video, but I think for tomorrow she'll be coming
out
clearly with some point. Maybe that's a given.
Do you remember the day that I say that I have seen the kakyomba, the cock of that old man? Do you remember that day?
Exactly.
Yeah, some people they were thinking that I'm lying. Yesterday you witnessed yourself.
Yesterday I witnessed.
Yeah.
It was an eyewitness.
Imagine Passy yesterday.
Yeah.
Decided even to show us now.
Not only us only.
And also there was a lot of people around, whereby people were
Tired with one hand, no, like this.
Yeah. And you can turn it one.
It's okay.
That's the Malani Lasa. Swallow it. Straight.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Well, it tastes really good. I was a little bit worried, but it tastes good.
Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is a reaction video. Who made it to the table? Cocomama of the Most High, the Blessed Ones, Lazy Gang, Personal Persons, Enakakus, Cocomama lovers, herras, friends, keyboard reactors, notification gang, our elbow moderators, silent viewers, newbies, Nigerians, backbone. You are all amazing. Without your presence here, there won't be need for Cocomama to be here. But because of you guys, I can't wait. I can't wait to come back and drop it yata woto on top of your head. Grab something, whatever that is available. Got my bottle of water here. A quick reminder, if you love me, I love you back. This is not a hate channel. YouTube, thank you for allowing us to drop our 2 cents here. We are not hurting anybody. Who do we have here? I am Robert, hey, and Mr. Cecile are on this table. The Kengers, say what you mean and mean what you say. Respect, baby Maisha. If you want us to respect, don't be clickbaiting, don't be doing these things. Oh, finally revealing the video that I deleted. You are watching, they are just busy gallivanting under. Did the baby get immunized? That's what I want to know, because I got no time to be wasting time. You understand? You guys should give me update what is going on with that outing that they went, or they just did it for clickbaiting. You come back and be complaining, for real? Are you serious? Christmas list is in Nigeria finally. You guys, I thought I have seen it all. Wow. Anyway, I don't want to bring a lot, otherwise Check in Effect lost his channel, but I think we'll add it to our another one. You understand? So that we don't have too much on the plane. I just want to be very, very straightforward today. Where do we start? Let's start from I am Ruben. I am Ruben. Let's start looking at the clips. But in the meantime, give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's free. TTC or TT boy. TT boy, Trench Town toy, met up with Mr. I am Rupert, okay? Jamaican also. Now they collaborated 2 days ago. Someone just shared the video with me, and I'm listening and I'm like, tell me about it. Is this guy revealing something that we've been saying here? He said it that Kuria is not just a tribe in Kenya that government doesn't show much help or doesn't give much help to. Okay? It's not just a tribe in Kenya abandoned by the government, abandoned by the Kenyan government. It's also a tribe where people, they don't behave well. Where as a youth, you have to go steal a cow, you come back and you are given a passage to manhood, and then you will be circumcised. So, it boils down to what we've been saying about the Kenges, that things are not right. The way they do stuff, they're not doing it the correct way. Is Mr. Cecile on the same page with us or what? I don't get it. Oga Cecile was explaining everything about the education system. Private school versus government school. Government school, because of their bad character, because of what this Kuria culture taught their people. If you go to government school, you will end up becoming the same. You end up learning the same thing. So the teachers in the government school and the teachers in the private school, are they not from the same tribe? I'm asking for our yard people. Let's hear from him. I was keen to see him addressing the Bola picture. It's not even like it's my business. Well, it's my business because I'm a reactor here. But on a personal level, it's between him and his woman, because his woman was even there helping him to set up the stream yard so that he could collaborate with this Rupert guy. And then the Rupert guy was saying, you did the right thing. The government abandoned the road. Which road they abandoned? Passy's land? These guys, you know what? I'm happy because he's saying a whole lot. He said, when he came to Yankee, he noticed that some people really, they can communicate very well in English. They have big jargon, big vocab, but it doesn't really mean that they are intelligent. They only speak good English for communication. So he's also passing a message to us that even though his grammar and everything is mashallah, he's educated. Going to school doesn't mean that you are learned. You might be educated, but you are not learned. You've not learned anything in this life. You might be educated because you went to school. Okay, you have to get that certificate. They are kicking another reactor under the box. Oh, the way she's reading. You are basically the same. So what are you guys saying? If you can speak for more than 1 hour complaining about everything, about the tribe, about how they didn't appreciate the help you brought, how you had the very big plans for them, your mission, your vision, everything and everything. With you guys are reactors. Let's listen to them, guys.
When you get a chance, look it up. Korean tribe. That's that village.
Okay.
And after you read up on them as much as you can, in today's day we have Google, so I mean we can learn anything we want.
Yeah.
If I was wearing my glasses, I could just tap my glass and say Meta. What's the name of the tribe?
Yeah.
And it will tell me. It's right at your fingertips, Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said to Tara that it's unfortunate that it's a young age, a young guy, and he looks so. I love the guy.
Innocent. Yes.
Would do you think that somewhere up the road you might have a change of heart as it pertains to Chacha, like just rather than dealing with the mom, just do the school and get him going?
You can't do that because let me explain something to you.
Okay.
And when you talk to Julia, you'll see how she does echo exactly what I said.
Okay.
My advice to anyone is, if you're going to sponsor a child, you can't sponsor a child who is based on poverty.
Okay.
Just think about your years going to school in Jamaica. At certain schools, you had certain criteria that you had to meet, right? Some schools, you had to wear certain uniforms. And if you're a parent who can't afford the uniform, right? What's the use of the kid going to school? Certain school, especially when you reach certain grade in high school, you have to do labs. You have to pay for the labs. You understand? So you have to, if you went to a technical school, you have to buy a set squares and all your other gadgets that you use and tools that you use at school. If you can't afford to buy it, what's the use paying for someone to go to school? Because those incidentals is not covered by the tuition. So when you're going to sponsor a child to school now, you have to factor in everything. And if there's more than one child, it's a big problem because you're going to send John Brown.
Guys, I don't understand what Mr. C is trying to say. Before you sponsor a child, don't sponsor a child because the child is poor. If the child or the parents can afford to pay the school fees, then there won't be need for you to sponsor that child. Parents will be like, no, we don't need help. I can afford to pay my kids' school fees. If I can afford to pay their school fees, I can as well afford to get their textbooks and pay for other projects. So what is he talking about? Uniform, that, not being capable of being there. No, you are not a teacher. He even said it. You know, when you say stuff and you are even contradicting and kicking yourself, I don't get it. He said it that when his daughter was in school, he got someone who was helping his daughter because he couldn't do it. That is exactly what Passy needs. Okay, paying one school fees for a term or for the whole year is not where it ends. There are other little things there, which this is exactly what he was talking about. So if you are not prepared, or you must not sponsor a child 100%, you can actually say, okay, I give you this towards your kids' school fees. The person can as well look for other people to help. You don't want to take that glory. I am the sponsor. Me and my wife were sponsoring 2 of the children. My friend also took one of them, and other one was on scholarship. And You can't sponsor someone's child and you are putting the person down. You are insulting the person. You are basically saying, okay, you didn't say that they are not educated, but you are saying that government school is a no-go area. Are you kidding me, Mr. Cecil? Sometimes these guys, they talk like if he grew up in the Western world. I don't know how old he was when he migrated to Western world, because sometimes these people, when they change environment, they forget where they came from. They kind of start behaving. Because I've seen a lot of Jamaican contents, okay? Children, they are on the street running around. Basically the same Africans, same O. Something that I can relate very fast. So, what is he saying? Not everybody can afford private school. Passy said, okay, that she wouldn't want to bother herself paying school fees. She would take her children to government school. I would do the same thing. If you send my children to school and you must question, meanwhile, you are paying direct to the school. So if there's anything, if I'm lying to you, you should be able to catch me, because you are communicating with someone who is not even in Kuria land. And Mr. Cecil, sir, please, when you are talking about a tribe, don't generalize. Just like what you are saying about Africa, okay? Selling one another. Now you are trying to paint this Kuria land like everybody there. You must go through that tradition of stealing a cow, bringing it home, your father beating your chest and telling you you are a man. Hey, so you did this, and then you are welcomed into manhood. Mind you that some of these practices, they did it long way back. Okay? So coming to say, this tribe, they are known for not behaving well. They are abnormal people. Abnormal people, and you are there. And you are still interested to help. You came for safari. You saw Baba Marwa, and you decided to go close and worship him. It's your business. Nobody disappointed you. It's very common in every community. Whenever there is a development, even if it's done by the government, you see people that will come and rubbish it. Someone dropping a comment saying that, oh, group of YouTubers in Yabahanze contributed money to do this. Doesn't mean that we, observing, we don't know who did it, who paid the tractors, the graders. It's not like we don't know. And you don't judge, because you read a comment somewhere, someone, and now you are saying that nobody gave you money. Did anybody ask you to do the road? That is not even government road. If you go to Rigori County and you complain about it, nobody will listen to you, because, mind you, this road was created by Baba Marwa. It's not even official road. And you can come to the community. Congress that, like what he said, Congress that went round and people are acting like they just decided to start working on the road. That Congress that went round to each compound, to each family, to tell them that, oh, this is what will happen. Yes, people can be aware of it. He did the right thing. People can be aware of it, but it's not what is discussed, is done. It's not what you told the people. You encroached in other people's things. Passy was not the only person screaming and crying. Dude Man Bush, his mom was also crying that she's going to block the road because you took part of her land. Yes, when the journalist, the so-called journalist, okay, he's always referring to Gintu as a journalist, okay? I don't know why he's not calling his name. Anyway, best known to him. But when you say we know who you are talking to. So the journalist came and said there was no land grabbing. He said that because you were already like in contact with him. He was being manipulated not to say anything negative. You even begged him, I'm going to support you so long as you don't pick negative stuff here. You wanted to buy him, actually. But your Oga did not allow you to do that. Your Oga got disappointed. But because of your position, okay, he couldn't kick you. But he kicked the guys that led you to do stuff like that. He kicked the guys that introduced you to Gintu. Kebe and Mashubu. Only Mashubu. He kicked them. So, oh, these guys are ungrateful. These guys are primitive. These guys are neglected by the government. I can see the reason why they are neglected. They are a minority. Okay? It's common. And you can see their position, okay? Their landmark will also tell you a lot. They're almost like they are Tanzanians at the border. So what do you think? Actually, it shouldn't even be like that. Kuria land shouldn't be. I wouldn't say that Kuria land. Okay, you can say that they are into farming. They still, they still keep to their culture, their way of doing things. You see the circumcision thing, female circumcision and all that, and Mark Kuria coming out to, hey, there's another thing he said. I said, yeah, you must be referring to Mark Kohera. He said that there's a very decent, nice man in that village. Only one nice man in that village. And that person is Baba Marwa's father. Who is Baba Marwa's father? Come man? Machete man? Definitely no. So you are referring to Mark Kohera without even knowing. You understand? These guys, it's just like a normal village in Africa. They are no different. I won't even say that they are neglected, because if you look at it now, ever since Baba Marwa came with his shenanigan, almost everybody in Kenya and the whole world, people are noticing what is going on there. People know Yabahanse. It has become popular for real. So are they really neglected when they are in the borders? And government always have interests close to their borders, their wildlife, and the rest. Oh, Google about it. You can learn this thing. You are learning it and you are twisting it and adding stuff to it. Government hospital, private hospital, government school, private school is a matter of choice. And also, some, they have money. They don't want to go to any private stuff. They tell you that, oh, private stuff, they have this interest of making money. It's all about money. So they might even give you wrong diagnosis. They might make some medical mistakes and get away with it because it's their own private practice, okay? They might be licensed and all that, but compared to government, where they got no interest rather than to give their best, render their best services, because you're not paying direct to them. Government pay them. So they have to do what they have to do. In Africa, aside from constantly, government schools might go for strike. When the teachers, the workers, when they ask for increment, they want more money, they want certain stuff, so they might go on strike, unlike the private. But to come and rubbish government school, Hoga, hey, that is not the same. Is that? So what are you trying to say? Passy, you can no longer do it because you had issue with Passy. Leave it like that. You are no longer in good terms with her. So there's no way you can send her children to school. So leave her. It shouldn't bother you. The nude picture you sent to her, though I believe that for him to keep quiet, guys, a lot is there, okay? And a guy will not just send his nude pictures to you if you have not given him, what do you call it? If you have not given him, if you have not showed interest, or if you have not given him a sign that, okay, you are interested. So have you seen why he said, wait? And there's another comment. I'm going to try to put it up. So this person was talking to Mr. Cecil. Later on, he deleted the message. This person was like, oh, what you did, what do you think about it, the picture and all? He said that he has his own part. And he keeps saying it, that he has his own part. So what would be his own part? That Passy also showed interest. Hey, guys, forget about it. I don't want to go there, honestly speaking. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for sure. That's why, will I say that Passy is so naive, not experienced? You understand? When a guy showed interest in you and you are quick to bring it out and share his bola and everything, you forgot that there might be something again. There must be something that made this person to get to that level with you. And you forgot that that person can as well come out. You understand? So at the end of the day, tit for tat, bras, booze. But because this guy is married, it's tricky. He will not just come out, okay? Except if he's ready to divorce his woman. He will not just come out, to share this other part. We don't know what he got about Passy. Nobody knows. But for the fact that he's not, you look at him, for more than 1 hour, 30 minutes, he was with this guy, explaining everything, go read up the culture, jokes here and there, his upbringing in Jamaica, him moving to Yankee, his parents, his daughter, his this one. But that particular picture thing, I got no interest, by the way. Aside from the fact that I'm a reactor, I got no interest. But let them continue with this drama.
Oh, and want this for their child. And if you can't do it, so since I couldn't do it, I made sure I got somebody who could do it, and I pay them to do it.
Okay, got you.
You understand? Because my paramount concern was that they excel. If your concern is just they go to school so I can show up that my kids go to school, that's a different story.
Different story, right.
You understand? And if you figure an outfit is better than a school uniform.
If you are not ready, just give the one you have. Nobody will kill you. You understand? Me, I don't care. I mean, if you can afford to pay tuition fee of a child, it's a big deal. Uniform and the rest. You can empower the mom. You can encourage the mom. Do something. Go out there, sell some vegetables. You can contribute something. And that is it. It's not a big deal.
The YouTube people came out running on the road with their cameras. You had more GoPros than people. Some GoPros were just going by itself. I don't know, it was just traversing through the streets by itself.
Like a robot. A robot.
Yeah. And in the end, I saw where somebody wrote, the YouTubers got together and fixed the road. Let me make it clear to you now. Do you know what a dime is? Thank you. Do you know what a dime is? Do you know what a penny is?
Yeah.
Good. I didn't get not even 1 penny from anyone here there to fix that road.
We know because they don't have it. We know that. So
All right? Yeah. And it's not only 1 day, it's 2 days. Because the first day they came and I had eight guys working. Stones and things filling the holes because the path was awful.
It was. You know, that was one of my concern. You know, access to that area, one of my concern, the roads, and been heavily neglected by the.
We know that they don't have it. I didn't get any time. I didn't get any penny. Did we ask you? You did it in favor of the Marwas, not just to have access, the keys, the school bus, this. He said that he wanted to bring his truck, the stuff that he brought from Yankee. He wanted to bring it down, and there was no access. The drivers refused to come in. So there are so many factors. He had so many reasons for doing that. It's a good gesture. Must everybody agree with you? Again, no. Would that warrant him to be insulting a reactor, a female reactor? There's no name that this guy has not called us here. Now his friend, the same thing. Oh, they don't have it. Must they? Must they, even if they have it, must they fix the road? You can only fix your own compound, and that is it. You think in that village, we don't have people. If you go down to your house, you will not see the guys that will close their eyes and fix this, and even do better than what Mr. Steele did. Don't get me wrong. His intentions might be good, okay? But the people surrounding him and the way he's going about it is nonsense. I don't blame people that ask him, who ask you to do it. I asked him the same thing. Did you consult the village chief? Did you take the proper measurements of the land, or you try to take advantage of a widow, at the same time trying to get in between her legs? I was even here insulting Passy. Didn't know that Oga wanted to chop fresh pickles. Shame on these guys. Now they want to come and talk nonsense about the whole Kuria and the whole village. Go and read about them. They don't behave well. That's why your person don't behave well, and that's why we're still here. That's why your person can boldly clickbait with his son and still come and complain. You look at the title, have a look at this title, and tell me if you will not expect to see baby Maisha. Me. We know these guys already. There's nothing they will not do for money. I mean, who stopped you, Oga Cecil, from distributing those items? Someone might tell you, do you think we are naked? If you want to see the naked people, go to the DRC, go to the primitive people in Tanzania, we in Kenyans, we are okay. Okay, we might not be rich, but we are okay. We are not naked. We are not looking for food. We can farm and eat and everything. Someone can say the same. Because, I mean, not everybody must agree with whatever. I've seen people, when you bring something from abroad, maybe fairly used stuff, and you are like, okay, let me bless. And the person will be like, I don't want. The next thing you will be hearing, can you imagine, all the way from abroad, she's giving me secondhand. Your family member. Some will even tell you, please give me money. I don't need no clothes from you. Some, the clothes that you love so much, you are keeping it in your wardrobe. Each time you open your wardrobe, you'll be like, I still want this. I'm hoping that I will lose weight. The moment you hand it out to a relative, after 1 minute, come and see that clothes. She's in the kitchen cooking with it, sweating, armpit, everything messed up. It's common. Yani. But what will we do? It will not stop us from doing the right thing. It shouldn't stop us. Now you guys are, for more than 1 hour, reacting, insulting reactors, calling us different names here, expecting us to agree with you when you don't want to agree with us. Someone said, oh, who asked you to do this? Who asked you to bring used clothes? Did you bring it out to share and people did not collect it from you? You are constructing road, you are grading their road. You expected YouTubers there that they must not come and do their content. Or you want to become deemwango, they must wait for you to post. So what if you decided not to post? What if you didn't capture everything? There's always good to have eyewitness when stuff is done like this in public. Checking Effect was where? Because he lost his channel. Like I said, I will not talk about it today because I don't want us to be all over. Once we are done with Mr. Cecil, we will end it with Christmas list in Nigeria. This time around, I must applaud this guy. Christmas list. Hey, when I see him eating very basic soup, basic soup with no oil. Actually, you might look at it like where I come from. Okay, when you eat that kind of soup, it's as if we call it like a sapa something, meaning that the poverty food, something like that. When you eat such, okay, you are eating it to survive. You are not eating it because it tastes better or you got all the ingredients in it. No. But you are just eating it to survive. When I saw Christmas list going deep to try that fufu and that, because he went to Twin Town, okay, this town in Nigeria, they make twins. And they believe that they make twins because they have twins. Almost each family got twins. They believe that it's because of the okra leaves that they eat. They use okra leaves to make soup and then dip it with fufu. So it helps them, it increases the fertility and all that, which might be true. Because in that town, really, they got a lot of twins. Chris was so interactive with the people. They did some challenges. I saw him giving some money to them to support them. I saw him interacting with the people. I didn't see him like looking down on them and feeling inferior and all that. I'm like, Chris, who did this to you? But the view was not viewing. That will again tell you the kind of audience he has. You understand? Before we look at that clip, let's round up with Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil, you are no expert in African history, especially Kuria history. You put all your death linen on the internet and you have proved to be a very angry person. Putting young kids on display and going through a woman's private belongings on video is a disgrace. I hope they release those texts from WhatsApp. You guys are disgracing yourselves, and I will definitely report this matter to the USA government and Kenyan government watching from the USA. I agree with this person 150%. He's angry. He's kicking everybody under the bus in Africa, in Kuria land. It must be his way. When you help, don't help expecting. You will see him saying, oh, I'm not doing this to expect anything. I'm doing it because I just want to help. I want to bring change and all that. But it's not what you are doing. You are expecting too much. You brought tractors to grade the road. At the same time, you are saying that so many cameras were there. Oh, they were just recording. There were more GoPros than the people. They didn't even allow you to record. That means that, oh, they didn't allow you to post first. That means that you are giving and you are expecting something. You want to control. You want to become another Baba Marwa. Oh, they don't even have the money. Nobody gave me anything. Did anybody send you? Oh, they are ungrateful. The way they treated you. All this. Who manipulated the whole stuff? Who stopped you from your mission? Distributing and sharing stuff to people. If Mr. Cecil brought people, brought it out, all those stuff that he brought, and we saw people on camera say, what is this? We don't need this kind of stuff. We don't need shoe. We don't need, all we need is vegetables. All we need is to be healthy. We are not. If we witness that, then I'll be like, Koreans, what is going on here? You got no idea. Forget about what you have read on the internet. You have visited there. What did you see? Tell me who has ever harassed you. Tell me. It's actually the Kenges, feeling that everybody must worship them, everybody hates them. It's actually the Kenges. Your problem is within you. If there's any text message or your bola, if he comes out, if I was this guy, yeah. Okay, guys, let me say this before we move to Chris. If I was Mr. Cecil, for the fact that I know that there is a lady out there, throwing stuff, because it can be anybody's bola. It can be anything, okay? Someone can claim that Virginia did it to me. 100%. Someone can claim. I would even say that I was lucky that they didn't doctor stuff. But of course, people will still catch them. They didn't doctor stuff that this is actually the message. This is this one. I even shared my Toto and this one and this one. I'm very lucky that they didn't go to that extent. But it was similar. Now, I decided I did not address it one time. And I'm still addressing it, you understand? Because it pained me. It pained my heart so much. They really got to me. This is pure defamation that we're talking about. That's what Baki and Davujino. The worst part of it is Baki is coming back, not even like apologizing and saying that, okay, look at the circumstance. This is what actually happened. There was nothing like that. Like to clear it. No, what she said is that, yeah, she wouldn't mind talking to me. And then she's apologizing and laughing. It's not a laughing matter. So, if Mr. Cecil truly wanted to have stuff with Passy and sent his bola, it happened. And Passy decided, out of her, will I say, inexperience or out of anger, because you are quick to tell people, oh, look at the bola of this man, wanting to do. But you are not sharing the ones that you accepted. You understand? Or the ones that you have interest in. You are not sharing the ones that you actually go for. Because it's not only a guy that will walk up to a lady and be like, can I have something? Ladies, they have their own way of showing interest, okay? When they are interested in someone. So you are not showing that. So it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know whether she did it because Mr. Cecil really, humiliated her. He humiliated her. And if you look at it again, he was telling Passy, oh, give without expecting. Give because someone is helping you, Good stuff. But what about Kebe? Kebe was there when the blind guy was there. Cecil was advocating that Passy must give something to the blind guy. You are teaching her how to give, no matter how little. What about Kebe? Again, it looks like he targeted Passy. He decided to, how you would want to help someone, at the same time you are rubbishing that person. That's how it looks like. And it's not nice. Okay? On camera. And Kebe was the one, because Mr. Sisi is a novice when it comes to white tea stuff and everything. He's very, very educated. Don't get me wrong. Hey, when I see educated people here, I know he's very, very learned. But once you get close to the Marrowas, things will turn around. I'm sorry. Mr. Sisi is educated. And he has a good heart. But the Kenge messed him up. Big time. You can't tell me anything. So, now, Kebe was there. And you are telling a widow with 4 children to give to a blind. You didn't say anything to Kebe. Kebe recorded everything and posted it to make Passy look like a bad person. So they did all that, but Passy couldn't have gone private. Private stuff should be private stuff. You are single. Thank God you are not a married person. Even a married person can do stuff like that, and so be it. You understand? So, if he really, really went low to go for Passy, which I thought that he didn't, okay? Yani, I would swear, if he's not doing what he's doing now, like trying and avoiding to talk about it and saying that he got his own part, he got his own proofs, he got his own evidence, he got his own dirty stuff, okay? If he's not coming out to say this, I wouldn't believe that Mr. Sise will go for. Not that he's a saint, okay? I'm not saying that, but I wouldn't believe that he will go for Passy. If he knew he did that, he shouldn't have even granted anybody any interview. He should have just kept quiet. Let it die off. Because if he had kept quiet, wallahi, some people like me will still believe that he didn't do it. And he decided to let it go and keep quiet. That's how I will see it. Okay? I will just say that, okay, maybe he decided not to talk about it. Though if he speaks about it, it's the best thing, so that people will know that, okay, this is his own side. This is actually what happened. But to come out and be talking for hours, saying every other thing, and not talk about it, nobody will believe that he didn't do it. He didn't ask Passy for something. Nobody will believe that. So, if I was him, this 2 weeks one that he's saying that he's coming out, he's going to say whatever he's going to say at the right time and order. If I was him, I'll keep quiet too. Whoever that wants to do whatever they want to do, let them open their own channel and do it. If I was him, because the more he talks, the more things will get dirty. I'm just saying, Christmas list is in Naija, home of Cocomama. You understand? I didn't expect him to come to Nigeria because I always tell him, Chris, this one that you are exposing the children, this one you are doing like this, going cornering, you know, he did a lot of nonsense in Trinidad, Baba. But they peppered him. You understand what I mean? So I always say this, you can do this in the Caribbean, okay? These people are westernized. You come to jungle place, they will pepper you. It happened, you understand? One guy was telling why the lady was making the soup, local soup, this okra leaf soup that helps the women to have twins, okay? Why the lady was making that, I expected Chris, at least, she should have let the lady use more ingredients. Because these people, wallahi, these YouTubers, they will not finish us. Whenever they come to a country, now I'm not saying this in a bad way, okay? This is just what I have observed. Whenever they come to Africa, they always show the dirty bad. Like as if this is what average Nigeria look like. No. Things are bad, don't get it. But when I saw this woman making the soup with less, almost like no ingredient, so blank like that, I'm like, oh, Chris, I'm sure Chris will not try it. He tried it. Let's have a look.
Look at his smile. That's what I want to see. He's happy. He's Ilasa.
Ilasa. If you don't know Amala, you can't know Ilasa because there's no how you can hit Ilasa without Amala.
Okay, so it goes on the side?
So that Amala is swallow.
Okay.
Swallow that they used to eat. Sample of Amala.
Yeah.
So they have to go and get Amala also now.
Okay.
Before we can hit the soup. But we can't drink it now. Oh.
And you call it swallow because you don't chew. You just swallow.
You swallow it.
Okay.
So
see, I'm learning.
They need to get Amala also.
But where is that? I don't see it.
Amala is coming.
Oh, it's coming.
Amala.
All right. You're not hot wearing this jacket? Not hot?
What?
You're not hot? The temperature? No, I know. I'm melting. I'm melting. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's normal. Normal. He's got his winter jacket on. It's 112 degrees.
Why in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Do you want to eat it?
Yeah. How much is that?
100 naira.
Yeah.
Made of cassava that
Yes.
cassava flour. So this is samala.
How long does this cook like this?
Then 15 to 20 minutes.
From now?
It depends on
how the gas moves.
yeah, exactly.
So we have to make a game for the kids. We have 15 minutes. We need to make a game. Yeah. Everybody get one rock. The kids. A little token of my appreciation. We got the whole village jumping. Twin village. The winner. Here you have 2,000. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For you. And 2.
Yeah, for me 2,000.
And 2 for you. Congratulations. They look the same. Yes. And swallow it. Swallow it.
Yes, not shoot.
No chewing. I don't. He's happy now. For the first time all day, he's happy. Look at him. He's been waiting all day for this very moment right here. Yeah.
And very sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, very sweet. You can see it. Because it draws.
Just like that, it's magic. It's gone. In other cultures, they would say you're not eating properly, but here they swallow the food, and I like that. Okay, I gotta give it a try. I need to wash my hands.
Okay.
All right. It's hard with one hand, no? Like this?
Yeah. And use and turn it to one.
It's okay?
That's a malani lasa.
Swallow it. Straight.
He ate it. I'm like, I love stuff like this. Wallahi. When you come somewhere, don't hang your shoulders and be like, do you know who I am? I'm a Canadian. Of course, people know that he's a Canadian. Because when you ask him where you are from, you have to be proud of where you come from. But you don't put attitude and be like, oh my God, I can't eat. Oh, the environment, oh, everywhere is there. Though that's where they make their money. But the View did not view this time because he is his audience, okay? Algorithm and everything. They are used to this kind of gang things. But if I would advise him, this kind of content that he's doing, it might not peak, but it's the best. I think he's gonna be safe. He's gonna be okay with time because you are showing the real life, the struggle, how people go around with their lives, okay? It's also good when you come to a country, don't just show the ghettos. Show us the beautiful places. Go to Banana Island, go to Lekki. Show us where the rich people in Nigeria hide. Show us where, when we see, we'll be like, no, this must not be Nigeria. This must be Atlanta. Hey, we want to see the real cocoa, not just the bad stuff, okay? Yeah, the interaction with the kids, I didn't feel like the kids were taking advantage of. Though he saw a lot of twins, so many twins. You can see that they dressed up for camera to have Chris record them. But I didn't see him handing out. Chris is a stingy guy. You can't tell me anything. But this time around, he did better. I didn't see him telling, no, my money is my money. Go play, go play. I didn't see him saying all those nasty words to them. But at the same time, whenever you are going to record and you want to see, okay, this is the food, because that particular dish is very interesting or very, very interested. Because that particular dish that lady prepared means a lot to Chris and the content, the kind of content he did, okay? Because that leaf is what makes the women to have twin babies. So you should have asked the woman to bring more ingredients, bring more items, make it a little bit, not just a small little pot. It will not cost you even a lot. And then those guys following him, everybody will have like little stuff. Anyway, that is it from us. If you watch to this moment, you know who you are. You are the best. Thank you all so much for what you do. Thank you for coming in. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video is important. I will appreciate that. Share the video. Bring someone to the table. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Cocomama. I'll see you all in my another one. Peace out, peace out, peace out. Bye bye. Bye guys.